You want to be financially free, but every time money comes into your account, it disappears like your ex-love. Everyone talks about money goals, but most people are financially goalless. A financial strategy is like the GPS of your money journey. You have been ploughing leaves, but the ridge waters the roots. While you are focused on bills and spending, the ridge focus on beliefs and structure. You see, if you don't fix the roots, the fruits, which is the money, will rot. My name is Mayowa Owolabi, and I welcome you once again to Owolabi TV, your leading financial freedom channel. All you need to do is to make sure you click on the subscriber button and also on the notification bell so that whenever value is uploaded to this channel, you get a notification and you're good to go. So sit back and watch through this video because you will learn a lot. So in this episode, I want to share with you what the root model is all about. Now, the root model has a lot to do with how the wealthy people see things, how they act things, how they think differently. The root model is how the wealthy people approach money. And in this, I want to explain to you the concept of this root model. You see, whenever money comes to a lot of us, we always think of income, we think of expenses, we think of bills, we think of so many things that money is not. But the wealthy people see it and they focus on these keywords. Number one, R stands for the reason for the money. You see, when you don't have a reason for money, you will not be able to stretch. Now, let me let you know that there are actions you will take when you understand that your rent is next week and when you know that your rent is next year. There are actions that you take. So a lot of time, the reason why you need the money must be clear. For example, when you have somebody in the hospital that you need to clear his or her bill, there are actions you will take now. But when you understand that this person can survive it and it's not an emergency, you can even just ignore and say that God will take control. But in the real sense, when it comes to the root model, the reason for the money has a lot to do with how you will act. And the wealthy people, they have reasons for the money. They question the money. Another amazing one is that as you become financially free, people begin to ask you money. And a lot of time, because you have abundance, you just say, no problem, send your account number and I'll send it. But the wealthy people will ask, what do you want to use the money for? Because they want to be sure that you know what you want. They also want to be sure that it is money that you need and not more than money. Because sometimes you don't need money. You just need them to call somebody for you, connect you with somebody, and you make money for the rest of your life. So the reason is very, very critical if you really want to apply the root model to your success. I have been doing that. When people ask me for things or when I want to take action for a need of money, I will always ask myself, what is the reason? The second word on the root model is called outlook. Outlook, how they see opportunities and not problem. You see, the outlook is very, very important. A lot of us, when we see challenges, we don't see the opportunities. And this is what the wealthy people do. They sit back and they say to themselves, if people are struggling in this industry, they are not able to deliver their goods, can I launch a logistics company so that this logistics company can meet up with this demand that is currently not there? That is how you need to think. That is how the root model works. What is the outlook? Focus on the opportunity and not the problem. As a matter of fact, whenever there is a problem, ask yourself, what opportunity is available? That's one of my strategies. A lot of the time, when people talk about this is happening, this is trending, I sit down and I look at that trending news or that trending topic and I say, okay, what opportunity is available in this? And I look out for the opportunity. So leverage on the root model. The third R is organization. The wealthy people, they understand how powerful structure is. You see, you must structure your money. If your money is not organized, there is no way you can take advantage of opportunities. A lot of people have called me and say, oh, Mr. Mayowa, there is this investment opportunity that should naturally cost you 10 million. But if you have 5 million right now, you can get it, sir. That is what is called opportunity. But if your money is not structured, you will not be able to attain that mind. I remember about 9 years ago or 8 years ago, in a place called Ogba, Lagos, College Road, the average price of property in that area was going for 15,000, 25,000. But there was this family that needed 8 million. And guess what? Because my money is structured, one of the agents reached out to me to connect with that opportunity. So you must understand that there are opportunities everywhere that money will be required to take possession of. So if you don't structure your money, I tell you, you are not thinking the way the wealthy people are thinking. The fourth one, which is T. The T stands for timing. Yes, your timing is very important. As a matter of fact, timing is everything. There is a time to invest. There is a time to act. There is a time to wait. You see, I learned this from Joseph in the Bible. The scripture says that when he got to the front of Pharaoh, he was asked to interpret the king's dream. He said that this is coming, that is coming, a time of plenty, a time of struggle. And guess what? He introduced the waiting model for them. He said, as the money comes, or as the income comes, as the harvest comes, we're going to take part of the harvest and we'll go and put it somewhere and wait. And when they waited, they took over. That was the model Egypt used to become the number one most powerful country in the world. So as a wealthy person that you want to become, you want to be able to know the time to wait, the time to act, and the time to invest. And you want to learn that from me. That's one of my strengths, guys. I know when to invest, I know when to wait, and I know when to act. If you can leverage on this root model, I can tell you for free, you can scale up because your thinking will change, your approach will change, and you are good to go. If your root is poor, you will have issues with the fruit that will come out of the root. I want to share with you another root model strategy. Everyone that you see outside there requires everything daily. So let's say, for example, you want to eat egg every day. One of the root model is to say to yourself, how can I get egg every day? Is to make sure you have a poultry where layers can lay egg all the time. And you can eat part of the egg and you can sell part of the egg. You see that? Another model, another instance is, for example, you have a car. You go to the office every day and your expenses of fueling the car is about 3,000 to 10,000 naira every day, for example. All you need to do is, instead of going to office every day alone, get passengers in your car every morning so that you use that same money to fuel the car. It is called the root model. You see, guys, this is a full 4 hours training, and I can't teach you everything on YouTube, but I'm sure this episode has helped you. Now, I would like to know, if you want to have access to this full training, comment Roots Model and I will send you the link to access this training. Now, guys, it's not free. It's a paid training. So comment Roots Model and you will have a bigger picture of how the Roots Model works. I'll see you in the next episode. My name is Mayowa Owolabi. Peace out.